is Katie, and this is my Flosstube channel, So Tattered, and this is Flosstube number 11, and I have my mom on with me today, and her name is Carolyn, and she's new to cross stitch, and she just finished her first cross stitch, and so I asked that she would come on and share it with you. I think we're gonna do a little Q&A so you guys can get to know her a little bit better. So let's start with, when did you start cross stitching?
I would say probably 4 or 5 months ago.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. We went to a cross stitch retreat in October.
Mm-hmm.
In October, and that's when I guess, did you start it there or you started it before?
I bought it there.
Yeah, she bought it there and started it there. And so, so she's been doing it for a few months. And then, who are your favorite Flosstubers to watch?
Well, I have a list of people that I like to watch. I love Carol Saltbox Stitcher, and Brenda and Laura, and Hands Across the Sea, Pumpkin Hollow Quilts, and the Antique Needleworkers, and the Floss Boss and Cousins. I used to live in Alabama, so I can relate.
There's the cat. Okay, and then I guess, do you want to show your first one?
Yes. While I was at the retreat, I picked up Goodwill 2 Men, and this was, it's by Erica Michaels, and I did this in lap and loops, the crypt cloth, 36 count, and the color is Blacksmith Blue by Classic Colorworks. This was tricky, and I probably should have picked something a little easier for my first project, but I got through it. It's done, and I have my first finish out of the way. It was fun, and now I'm hooked, and I'm spending time doing cross stitch, and whenever the day goes by and I haven't put in a few threads, then I'm feeling like I'm missing out on something. And I do have a work in progress right now, and it is the one that Katie mentioned that I actually took from her because it was so cute. The border was adorable, and I really wanted to stitch that one, so Katie was sweet, and she handed over her kit, and this is it here. And I did the one with
Cover up your,
yes.
I have to cover up both of our faces.
Yes. And it's the one with the little dogs on it, and it's a pillow. Mm-hmm. It's going to end up being a pillow, and this is it. And the linen was the...
It's a 40 count ballet slippers by Fox and Rabbit.
And the color is Ladybug from Classic Colorworks. And this has been fun, and I was right. The border was super fun to do, and now I'm loving borders. I'm also loving stitching letters, and so a lot more fun. And I do have a project that I want to make next after this one's finished, probably by the end of the day. I only have a couple words left. So the next one, I love anything Blackbird Designs. It's my favorite. I've always loved it, and even before I started cross stitching. And this is the project that I'm going to do next. It's this one down here on the bottom, and it's called Her Fair Works. And I know Katie has told a story about my pink and green house, and these are pink and green, and I love it. And the linen I got from Tropical Stitches, and it's 40 count Adriana, and I think it's going to go really well with the colors. So these are the colors that come with this. And I'm really super excited to get started on it. I did make my own
Floss drops.
Floss drops. Okay, I'm still learning the lingo. I made my own floss drops because I thought that would be fun. So I just went and bought a punch set, and then I put, this one's the DMC, and there's the number on the back. And so whenever I get new floss, then I can take care of all of that myself. Okay, so I have 2 more things that I'm anxious to get started on, and I don't have them kitted up yet, but there's another one that is a blackbird design, and it's Beggar's Christmas, and I've had this for a while, wanting to get started on it, and it's on my list. I'm gonna have whips. It's gonna be fun. I'm gonna have multiple. This one I picked up while we were at the retreat, and didn't I?
No.
No.
That was a freebie. I gave it to you.
Yes, this is right. Okay, so good thing she's around to keep me straight. This is Mary Jane Fry, 1861, and it's called, is that the name of it, right?
No, Mary Jane Fry's the
name of it.
The name of it. It's reproduced by Amanda Rowe, the Solitary Stitcher, and it was a freebie on her website. Let's see. Put the glare out.
And one of the neat things about it is my maiden name was Fry. Someone in the family put the E on the end of it, so that is something that we have in common. And another thing that drew me to it. Of course, there's lots of reds and greens in there too. So, but right now, that's all I have planned.
Yay!
Yes.
I guess I'll show. I had one finish. It was the. Let's see, I'm not organized. It was the. Oh, I did. The Be My Valentine by Sub Rosa. And this is, she has an Etsy shop for the downloads. And I finished it into a pillow. Just wanted to focus on your face. There's too many faces on the screen. And so I finished it with the chenille trim, and then did the back with a little slit, and then covered it with a wool heart. So that was the one finish I had. I have been using my Book of Days, but I haven't gotten it really, I don't know. I haven't gotten into all the sticker stuff, but I have been using it. It's all with my messy handwriting. So I've been doing pretty good, and I do like it. So I didn't know if I was going to like it or not, if it was going to be more of a burden, but I think it's really helped me stay on track, because I have a little area where I can write what I've started, and then every day I write down what I worked on. So it has been very helpful. And so I will talk about whips. I got a lot of them. You're going to get bored.
No, I'm not.
Okay, so these are in no order, but the first one I'm going to talk about is the Stacy Nash Primitives Spring at Hollyberry Farm. And I'm doing this one with Tina and Nicole. Nicole reached out to us and asked if we wanted to start something with her, and this is what we picked. And Nicole was very sweet to make us bags. So it was fun having a project bag made for this. And let's see, I wrote down on the back. I keep track. But this is where I'm at. and I'm stitching this on Steinbeck from Needle and Flax 40 counts, and then these are the colors. And these are, I think some of them called for, but I think most of them are ones that I've picked. I'll put the name of the floss down below. So that one's been a lot of fun. And I'll also put the names of the Instagram pages down below so you can follow their progress also. I usually have the door closed so he can't get in, but today the door's open because it's really hot in here. So he's in here being annoying. The next one that I have, the Spanish stitcher, she was really sweet and she reached out to me and asked me if I wanted, if she could send me her charts. And she's a new designer and she has beautiful charts, and I love, they're easy to read and follow, and they're in color. And so of course I said yes, and when I saw this I knew I wanted to start it, so I put on Instagram, I'm going to start this on a Monday, so whoever wants to start with me. And I actually had quite a few people. I'm stitching this with the Scrappy Chick, that's Cindy. She has a Flosstube, and on Instagram. Rosa, she's on Instagram. I'll put her down below. April Heirloom, she has a Flosstube. Tammy B, she's on Instagram. And the cross stitching, the Globe, Stephanie from Cross Stitching Globe, she has a Flosstube also. I'll put it all down below, but this is it. And it's called La Mason Sampler.
He wants me to follow him.
Yes. You go down and pick him. He's going to run away.
Well, too late.
And this is where I'm at. And I had so much fun doing that peacock. Got to go to him first. Oh, he's such a little terror. And here are the colors. And I'm stitching this on Gray Brown by XJU Designs, 40 count. And I am using the called for, except for 3371. I couldn't find it either one of my stores, so I'm using 3031, and it's just a dark brown. So that's that, and I'm so thankful she shared that with me so I can start it. My next one is the Smith Sampler, and we're stitching this for Diane Sutton's birthday. There we go. And this is by the Scarlet House. And I'm stitching this on 40 count Anna by Tropical Stitches. And I'm using Roxy Floss conversion. I've just kind of picked my own colors along with some that they converted for me. And I'm really loving how that's turning out. You like it?
It's beautiful. I love the colors.
Yeah.
And that border is amazing.
I know. It's very rich, very bold, rich colors. And so that's that one. I'm trying not to leave everything out. Okay, I feel like I'm forgetting things. It's okay. My next one is Isabella Johnston. I'm stitching this with Lori from the Textilist for her birthday. It was a birthday start for her month. And this is by, what's this by? Is it not saying in front? Am I missing it? No. Needlework Press. Oh, good grief. Doesn't it look so different on the camera than it is in person?
Yes.
Look how light and look how dark.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It looks almost so dark that you can't see it in person, but it shows up really well on the camera. And I am stitching this on 40 count Hemingway with my own conversion. And I finally got the border done. So I was excited about that because I really wanted to cut off the extra because it was a huge piece of linen. And these are the colors I'm using. So there's that one. And then my next one I was working on with Olivia, but she finished. And so now it's just a couple of people have finished. She finished hers, and so but it's Jack's Bash by Plum Street Samplers, and now it's just Lori and I working on it. And I'm stitching this on 40 count presentation by Tropical Stitches with a call for floss. Last time I pulled this out to work on, I had a ton of frogging to do. I had messed up, and it was something really silly. This border right here that's really easy, I didn't put enough stitches in it, and I had to rip it all out. I had it all the way down to the bottom. I ripped it out. But I still really love this and enjoy it, and I'm glad that I know that I'll get it done before fall, so that'll be good. But these are the colors for that one. You're making my stuff blurry.
Oh, sorry. I can step out.
I'm not used to covering up two faces. Just my own. Oh, where did those come from?
That's a mess.
This is how I store my floss that extra. Whoops. Okay, my next one is one that I started for my friend Jem's birthday, the Oh Joyous Day by Blackbird. And I stitch on this on the 14th of every month, and I think I'm going to have to just start stitching on it more because it's very hard for me to put down. I'm stitching this on 40 count Almond Milk by Grace Notes. And so this last time I got finished with that pear. That's more true to what it looks like. I love this linen. Don't you love that linen?
I do.
It's beautiful. And here are the called for.
And of course, you know I love that because it's Blackbird.
Yes. Maybe this will have to be one of the ones on your list.
Yes.
I think that a lot of thread goes with this. Just stick it
I
back
fell
in there.
I fell in love with that one when I saw the first 3 flowers.
Aren't they beautiful?
Yes.
And then this next one has been a focus piece for me starting in January. I'm close to a finish, so I really want to get it done. But this is Francis Poole by Brenda Gervais. And I'm stitching this on 40 count Dirty Teacup with from Needle Flax with the called for, except for gray, I am using Mountain Mist. So since the last time I finished this top part, so hopefully soon. And these are the colors. I feel like I'm gonna elbow you in the face.
I'm not sitting that low.
I try to make it to where you're still as tall as mine.
She gives me the giggles.
My next one was a birthday start. No, it wasn't. It was a sampler September start. And I started it with Diane Sutton, and I didn't get very far, and I changed my mind. I didn't like it. But then I just changed what I was stitching, and now I love it. So it's Eliza Knight. And we are stitching this on Sunday, so every Sunday. So it's our Sunday stitch, and I'm stitching this on 40 count Boardwalk by Color and Cotton with the call for DMC. And I'm loving it now. I'm having trouble putting it down now. So I finished that bird on Sunday, and then this morning I started on the basket. I know it's not Sunday, but I wanted to work on it. And then these are the called for floss. It's a mess. I love all the colors. Though I'm only going to be stitching this bottom part, so I might not even get to use some of those colors, like that pink.
Oh, that's pretty.
Maybe I'll have to put it somewhere else.
Yes.
Pink and green. This should be next for you. So those are all my whips. And then the only plan that I pulled is right here. So Lisa, she's the what is she on Instagram? She's ellesnaps. She is now a part of our stitch group at Boxcar, and we love her, and she's hilarious. And she has a birthday coming up on the 19th, and so we wanted to stitch something together. So we picked Mary Ann Kopp, 1834, by Brenda Gervais. Hello. I've had this kitted since it came out, and so when she said that she wanted to start, I was super excited. And I'm going to be stitching this on 40 count. What does that say?
Made by Rogue. The color is Mellorusa Stone.
Mellowstone?
Mellow. Oh yeah, could be Mellowstone.
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 That's what I think so too. Okay, well, it's 40 count. And it's just a really pretty, just green. And then with the called for floss. I do know some people are struggling with the house, because I think the house is this color.
Oh.
Hello.
Hey, we're on video.
Sorry.
It's okay. Bye. Clockwork. It's orange.
Yes, I like it though.
Would you want an orange house?
No. Afraid not.
So, I don't know. It's a beautiful color. I just don't know about for a house. But it doesn't look like that on the thing. On the picture, it does not look orange. So, I don't know.
Well, you could try a few stitches and see.
Yeah.
If it looks good right there together with
does.
all those other
It
colors.
does. So, we'll see. I'm not out. Just we'll see. So that is my plan to start on the 19th for Lisa's birthday. And then, I guess I'll talk about haul. This is that big pile. Not that big. Some of it is from a while back. So, yeah, this one's. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're my Brenda.
I've been called Brenda before, so.
You have?
I have. I had a board member who always called me Brenda, and I don't know why, but I answered to it.
That's not the same as Carolyn.
No, it isn't, but he was consistent, so I went with
There
it.
you go. Somebody told him that just for giggles.
Well, I told him my name, but he still called me Brenda, so it was okay.
He thought you looked like a Brenda.
I think so.
During Christmas, I was sent, I had never bought, let's see, number 12 Stitch Co. linen before, and she's a dyer from Australia. And during Christmas, I had my friend Diane Sutton, she sent me this one, which is salted caramel, and it's beautiful. And so when I got it, I was thinking, oh, I love it so much, I'm going to go and get some more, so I did. And so I ordered 40 count Antiquity and 40 count False Starter and 40 count Serial Starter. I wanted H&H, but she didn't have any. And so I thought I got another one too. I had a pink one, but I don't know where it went. Frosted
I
ice.
didn't snatch it. It wasn't me.
I don't know what I did with it. So this is what Diane sent. Was this? So this is the salted caramel right here, and then this one's the cereal starter. Is this one? And then this one is false starter, and then this one is the antiquity. And they're beautiful. So I'll definitely be ordering more from her. And it came really fast, even though it's from Australia, it was super fast. And I think she does free shipping on orders over a certain amount. And then I also ordered from Tropical Stitches. Is that Xena? Like the warrior princess?
Yes. So I believe so.
Xena. And I also ordered from her Athos. So this one's Athos and this one's Xena. I love her linen. It's so smooth. So smooth. I love it.
Nice.
You're gonna love stitching on it. And I have to brag on her because she was really amazing. I wanted to send Diane Tropical Stitches linen because she lives in Australia, and so I wanted her to have linen from here. And when I went to the post office to send it, it was going to cost I think like $40, which is crazy. And so it was going to take forever. So I contacted the owner of Tropical Stitches, and she was so great. She worked with me for, oh my gosh, it was like half a day. We were trying to figure out how to do it so where I paid for it and she shipped it over there. It got there for her birthday on time, and the shipping was way cheaper. But she worked so hard to make that happen, and it was just above and beyond because, you don't always get that kind of service. But she was incredible, and we had some good laughs about it and everything, so it was really awesome. So if you need anything, don't hesitate to contact her. She will get right back to you, and she's just really amazing. I also, Needle and Flax, when they announce on Instagram that they're going to come out with new linens, or you can pre-order, anything like that, I always jump on it. And she had 2 new colors come out. Furly, do you remember, did you watch that?
Yes.
The 3 is Company. I love how she gives everybody, like, all her linens have names, and they're funny, and so this is his. I don't know why, but so this is 40 count, and then the other one she had was Mackinac. Is that right? Fudge. It's
Mackinac
fudge.
Island.
Yeah, unless they're famous for their fudge. So this is the 40 count, and then so those are the 2 new colors that she came out with, and they are both beautiful. I love them. I'm excited about this one. Doing something interesting with that. And then let's see, Jessica Sweetwater Stitcher. She says, "Oh, my favorite linen is what was it? Brown sugar fiber on a whim." So I bought some. And this is that linen. And she also recently mentioned a chart, and so I had to get that too. And it's Blackbird Sweetheart Pocket. Isn't that cute?
It's adorable.
And then while I was watching the New Hampshire Stitcher, she was showing this one, the Blue Flower Strawberry Bird. And I love strawberries and birds. So, though I never get any strawberries because the birds. Last year I didn't get 1 strawberry. And then I also got the, I don't remember who showed this. I know people have shown it before, but somebody showed it recently and it renewed my, oh, I gotta go get that. Vintage Birds, Jeanette Douglas Designs. Isn't that pretty?
It is.
Would you stitch that?
Well, I'm looking at these specialty stitches on the back, so I'm not ready yet.
Oh, that's funny. I didn't even notice that. There's YouTube videos for it. It'll be fine. And then I got the Sarah Milthrop, of course, from Hands Across the Sea. And this has to be one of the prettiest samples I've seen in a long time. So I'm definitely going to be stitching this one. Isn't that beautiful?
Mm-hmm.
And then this is something I got a while back, but I know I didn't show it yet, but it's by Maximum Cross Stitch. I haven't ordered one of her charts before, but I think it was Laura who was showing this, and I was like, that's interesting, and I love it. So it's the sale of Zimmerman Farm. I think she said it was an ad in a newspaper or magazine or something, and they turned it into this, or it was cross stitch, or I don't know. But I love the colors and the detail in it. So I'm excited about that one.
It looks like fun.
It does look like fun. I don't know if there's specialty stitches I haven't looked yet. And then Diane and I are going to start Isabella Keene later this month by my sister's design, or my sister's samplers. I thought that was really pretty. I think it's a Christmas one, right? Yes. Yeah, it talks about Glory to the Newborn King. Yeah, it's beautiful. So we're going to start that one this month. And then I got Stacy Nash. I think she was having a sale on her PDFs one day, so I was like, oh, well, I better get some. To my friend Pen Keep. And so then I also got Spring Chickens Pen Keep. Didn't Christy the Floss Boston do that one? Someone did that one. One of them did this one. I'm pretty sure. I love chickens. And then the other ones that the Spanish stitcher sent me, they're so pretty. This is the Redbird Sampler. I love that border.
Very pretty.
And Lydia Hutton. Is that
Looks like Hutton.
Hutton Sampler? I'm not good with names. And then the blue indigo, and not indigo, Indiana house. This one is beautiful, and she talks about, when you get the chart, she talks about the house. She has a Flosstube and where she shows all these if you want to go check it out. The Spanish stitcher. Her name is Charlie. She's very, very, very sweet. I love the trees in this one and the cat. Isn't that pretty?
Mm-hmm. It's a tall cat.
I love these trees. Very interesting. And then the FT Sampler and Strawberry Basket. So thank you for sharing those with me. They're really beautiful, and I will eventually stitch them all. Eventually. And then I guess that was all of the haul. I did, when I was checking to see if my mom could block the mailbox, I checked the mail, and I did get something very sweet, some Stitchy Kindness. Yeah, that one. It was a very sweet card from my friend Shelly, and what I thought was really sweet about this was that she's a sweet Stitchy friend who bought from a sweet Stitchy friend and sent them out as gifts. And these are those floss tags that Tina makes. She has a shop on Etsy. It's Team Egner, and I'll put it down below. But she makes these adorable floss drops, and they're just different, cute little floss tags and a little ring. And so that was some really sweet, something sweet from a sweet friend. And she sent this little cute card, and so that always makes me smile. And some candy, which I'll eat. And so I learned how to make, you're so handy to have around.
I am. Look at that.
I learned how to make the floss drops. Aren't they what they're called? I've heard them called different things. Floss drops?
Are they
Floss, not floss drops. Floss
charms? I don't know.
No, floss bling. Needle bling. Floss bling. I don't know. Those really pretty things that you put your floss drops on. So I made this one. Let's see. I took a card that Tina sent to me, and I cut it and put it in here, and I did this one. Too many faces. And then when Carol quilted my quilt, she sent a card along with it, and I cut up her card also. I made it into one of these. Come on, focus. It doesn't. Oh, there it is. So I thought that was fun. Very easy to make. You just put it in YouTube, search how to make them, and there's several videos on how to do it. And so I'm going to be making a whole bunch of them. So I bought a bunch of different charms. There's bees and leaves and all kinds of fun things. And then I guess the only other thing to talk about is the quilts behind me. So these were the ones that Carol Saltbox did for me. And she does the free motion long arm. So it's beautiful. This one has a swirling pattern, and then this one has leaves on it, and they're perfect, and I love them. And she also used a different kind of batting, which I love because they're lighter and thinner, which is great here in Texas. Yes. But I don't remember where this came from. But this one behind me is a Susan Aki quilt pattern that came out of the Summer Memories book that she had. She made this, Fat Quarter Shop did a sew along with her on this one. And so I actually did it and finished it, which is shocking because I don't typically keep up with them. So this is it. And I really enjoyed doing this one. Yeah, that's this quilt. And I'm going to start separating my cross stitch videos and my quilting videos, so that I got a pretty good response about splitting them up. I think that a lot of quilters don't cross stitch, and so they liked it split up. And then I was able to focus more on details of the projects I'm working on, and any tips or anything I can start doing in those videos, so these aren't so long. And that's about it. So I'll probably be doing those in between my Flosstube videos. Anything else?
Nope, I'm good.
You want to talk about anything else? Do you want to talk about the cross stitch retreat or quilt retreat or our stitch and sit or anything?
It's all fun getting together and stitching and seeing what everyone else is working on and getting impressed, and I've got goals.
Yes, that's where you get enabled, is when you see it up close in person. So I know that I've bought things just from seeing other people working on them. And then, who's your favorite person to sit next to as the sit and stitch?
Oh my goodness, I have to have a favorite one.
It's not me.
Am I allowed to talk about you?
Wait, what?
Oh my goodness.
I thought she was going to say me, and I was going to tell her that was lame. She wasn't even going to say it was me.
I'm not trying to embarrass her, so she knows how I feel. Oh, we can't even get together without laughing.
Yeah, a lot of you guys have already met my mom because she goes with me everywhere because we're very, very close, and we like to share hobbies. And she also does quilting and gardening, which we both love to garden. Her more than I, because she's more successful than I am, and she likes to learn about all the different plants and bugs, and I don't want to learn about that. I just want them to grow and not get eaten. So she's better at it than I am. But so we talk daily, so we're very close. So a lot of you have seen her already and met her already. But I'm glad that she came on and got to show her first finish. So I'm sure she'll be back, right? This wasn't too bad.
It wasn't too bad, as long as all the bloopers got cut out.
Yeah, I'm going to have to do some editing. I was like 10 minutes in the beginning of just laughing. So, this has been a weird one. This is probably my weirdest one yet. Please don't unsubscribe.
I don't want it to be my fault.
Yeah, if I start losing subscribers, someone will be like, thanks, Mom.
I'll never live it down.
No, she won't. Oh, also, I was going to mention that if you've noticed, a few of my videos have had timestamps. Isn't that what they're called, timestamps? Mm-hmm. My niece is doing that for me. She is starting, what do they call that? Or she's that business she's doing. I don't know. Taylor, put it down below.
Yes, please.
She's been doing my videos, and that's been really helpful. I know that when I go to a video and I'm looking for something that was mentioned, it's nice when you can go down in the description box and see exactly where it is. So she has been so sweet to do that for me, free of charge. So that's really nice. So that's really cool. She's going to start doing that to my newer ones going forward, and so I appreciate that, and I wanted to make sure that I thanked her on here, because that poor girl has to watch all this. She doesn't do any of these hobbies, but she'll watch my whole long video and research things, and she's just so sweet to help me out with that, and so I'm very blessed to have her. And so I guess that's it. So I'll be back in, I'm not going to say because I don't know when. I'll be back. But if I'm not on the Flosstube, then I'll be making quilt videos. So just you know, the notification thing, so you know when I put them on. But I'll also announce it on Instagram, so that makes it kind of easier too. So, all right. Yep.
Yep. Bye. Nice meeting you.
Bye.